Hello, and welcome back to InsightPulse. Today's report covers breaking developments. New York Attorney General Letitia James has been indicted on a federal fraud allegation, according to a source cited by the Associated Press. New York Attorney General Letitia James was formally charged on Thursday as part of a mortgage fraud investigation that critics say was heavily influenced by pressure from the Trump administration. As reported by the AP, James was indicted on account of bank fraud after a grand jury presentation in Virginia by a newly appointed federal prosecutor. The source requested anonymity to speak candidly about ongoing proceedings. James has long been a formidable political opponent of Donald Trump, notably suing him and his companies for fraud while he was campaigning. The current indictment adds a new twist in their legal clashes. James's office declined to issue a comment immediately, and her legal team has strongly denied the charges, calling them a politically motivated attack. This case follows closely on the heels of another high-profile arrest. Former FBI Director James Comey was criminally charged just 2 weeks earlier. Many observers view both prosecutions as part of an unprecedented push by the Trump administration to leverage the Justice Department against political rivals. Because the James indictment is still sealed, details remain scarce. Investigators have kept the case under wraps. The prosecutor putting the case before the grand jury is Lindsay Halligan, who was installed in her role only last month amid pressure to bring charges against Trump's adversaries. Halligan personally handled the presentation, echoing the approach taken in the Comey case. Previously, a career prosecutor had resisted such a move. The sudden change in prosecutors has drawn criticism and speculation about the motivations behind the case. President Trump has long been pushing for James to be prosecuted. He publicly declared, without presenting evidence, that she was guilty as hell, and during press events he stated, "It looks to me like she's really guilty of something, but I really don't know." Meanwhile, James's defense argues that the Justice Department is manufacturing a case in retaliation for her aggressive oversight of Trump and others. At the heart of the indictment is a property transaction in Norfolk, Virginia from 2023. Federal regulators allege that James falsely designated that property as her primary residence, possibly to obtain more favorable mortgage terms. The referral that triggered the investigation came from the Federal Housing Finance Agency, led by Bill Pulte, who spotlighted a power of attorney form James signed, indicating, "I intend to occupy this property as my principal residence." Pulte suggested the way the property was classified could have allowed James to avoid higher mortgage rates. James's lawyer contend she made a clerical error, quickly corrected the form, and did not mislead the lender. In addition, the probe extends to James's Brooklyn property, purchased in 2001. It is alleged that she mischaracterized that building as a 4-unit residence when it actually had 5 units in order to qualify for a more favorable loan. James's legal team counters that any discrepancies were immaterial and existing documents support her position. This unfolding story is already attracting intense scrutiny. Some civil liberties groups and legal analysts warn of the dangers when prosecutors appeared to be used as weapons in political fights. Others argue that no one is above the law, even high-ranking state attorneys general. We'll continue following this case closely as more information becomes available. If you'd like to stay updated with our insightful coverage, please hit subscribe to InsightPulse, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you won't miss any new updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again on InsightPulse.